All right, so we are in episode 20 something of Curse of Strahd, Weal and Woe. We have uh, Team Weal with us this evening, and they have come to the Wizard of Wines trying to ascertain what exactly has happened with the shipments of wine sent by the Marchkow family from the Blue Water Inn. Also, with a special mission. It seems that the druid of the party has received some special instructions from a mysterious individual that was in the Blue Water Inn, a woman, an older woman named Lilla, who uh, and also Muriel, the Raven, the Were Raven, that said that the green gem should be located down in the basement of the buried in the basement of the winery, and to make sure that it is still there and protected because of a foreseen threat to it. Um, when we came down to the basement of the winery, though, after completely decimating what I was hoping was going to be a TPK for the party, but instead just turned into being quickly mopped up, a couple of dark druids and their little I am Groot companions were quickly dispatched. Um, and but then I was vindicated when you came down to the basement and found the steward of Ravenloft, Rahadin, loyal companion to Lord Strahd, who was questioning a merchant down in the basement, trying to figure out where the gem was at, and then killed this merchant in front of you, and we began combat. And I was almost able to kill at least one of you. How are you feeling, Freya? Or excuse me, not Freya. Niev.
A little petty.
A little petty.
A little bit.
Love
A
it.
little bit.
Love it.
Beautiful. Somewhat though. Somewhat's feeling fine. He he barely took any damage. The only one that is fresh and unscathed is the paladin. Um,
Well, we healed him, I think.
no, he healed himself because that's what
Yeah,
paladins
Well,
do.
Jason was the paladin was very selfish, not very caring to others.
He gave me 1 hit point.
He gave you one to get you up off your ass, and then was like, "You'll be good." Hey,
Mhm.
I should give myself some healing. Ooh, 30 points of healing to himself. Um, yeah. So the currently where we're at is down in the basement with the. Oh shoot! I wanted that. Come on, I need to find it again. Winery. All right. Currently down in the in the um, what do I want to call? Oh, I want to
Wine
call
cellar.
wine cellar. Thank you. Currently down in the wine cellar, and um, just got our asses handed to us by Rahadin. He
You
bounced.
guys, if I'd been at full health, if we'd all been at full health at the beginning of this fight,
Things might have been
story.
way different.
I hit 2 more times, he's done.
Yeah,
if I had
All right.
20 more hit points.
Right. It was just a bad situation that got complicated by bad rolls.
Yeah.
Like it really was, man.
Right. So here's what we're looking at though: is Rahadin has fled up the stairs. Currently, you are in the winery or the wine cellar. This door here has opened up because of it. It's essentially a secret door that it's kind of that blew open, and you're not really sure why it would blow open until somewhat you with your expert looky-loo powers that you have, look over and see. Are you going to show it to the players? Come on.
I can see it.
You can see it? Okay, it's not. No, not
Yeah,
the
it's
opening.
just-
Not the opening. I'm trying to show you a photo, and it's not showing. That's lovely. Show the contents of undefined to all. You little. It won't show the photo to you. That's all right. That's all right.
I have a very important question.
I have an answer.
Can I cast Vivify on the merchant?
Oh my God! I was just about to say, how long has he been dead? Can I use Cure Wounds on him?
So the issue with Revivify, if I remember correctly, is I don't believe we have a diamond that's worth 300.
We don't.
Damn it.
But
But that fight didn't take 10 minutes. I mean, what are the rules on
1
how
minute.
long
Revivify's a
they've been
minute.
dead?
1
Revivify's
minute.
a minute.
Oh, is it? I thought it was 10.
It is 1 minute, but
Oh,
I think that's
Um,
raised dead, maybe.
but
I don't have that.
one thing that is possible, and let's go ahead and leave it up to the dice. All right. You have one of 3 different options. As somewhat looks down that hallway, somewhat you see a glowing blue circle of intricate pattern and are immediately able to recognize it as a teleportation gate there at the end of this hallway. Number 2, you have the merchant who is gurgling on the floor and is about to die. Possibly, or is already dead. He may already be on his way out, but he has made a gurgling sound. It is either a death rattle or it is a breath or his final breath. And 3, there is Rahadin that has moved up the stairs. So the question is, you cannot do all 3 unless you split up. So you can do all 3. Yes, you can do all 3, but you would have to split up, or you can decide what it is that you're going to do. Investigate the teleportation circle, investigate the merchant, or investigate Rahadin.
I like the merchant in the circle.
Yeah.
And we can stick
leaning
Pinion
towards
at the end of the stairs to be on sentry and bite Rahadin if he sneaks back down.
All right.
Seems
So,
valid.
Pinion moves, or Piston, excuse me. Piston moves up the stairs and kind of like halfway up the stairs, kind of watching and going over to the merchant. Is anyone actually proficient in medicine?
Oh, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make a medicine check with advantage. And if it is 20 or above, then the merchant is still alive. All right. So as you move up to the merchant and realize that the slit across his throat was a instantaneous death blow. However, as his body begins to settle, there is still the expenditure of some of the air that he had as he gasped in surprise and shock as his throat was cut and he slumped to the ground, that there is a gurgle that happens, and your hope that he might still be alive is dashed.
Well, we tried, guys.
One thing that you do find on the individual,
Not
though,
pickpocketing him.
you're pickpocketing him. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
So you do
Think
find
about this merchant. That's his problem.
you do find
He's dead. Do you really have to pickpocket him?
yeah, you don't have he might have been doing it so that way you guys wouldn't judge him, right?
Oh, well.
But he is carrying a book called The Wines of Barovia. And I believe another thing that I did not mention, but
I'm picking up a
obviously
scimitar that's right here.
the scimitar that was
Oh, yeah.
dropped. Yeah, we did grab
Yeah.
that. And then if Pinion looks in his inventory, he will find that there is a staff that was on the druid down below that um, he found her carrying a staff. She seemed to be
The
in
guiltiest
charge.
staff.
The guiltiest staff is correct.
All right. Hey, Mia, do you like quarterstaffs?
I mean, I like them better than this knife I have on me right now that I probably can't use. So,
It looks very
Trade?
wood-like.
It looks very granola crunchy, but also like of death.
Yeah, I'll take a staff. Also, I have this dagger that I probably won't use, so somebody else can have it. Speaking of things.
Okay, well, I'll give this to Miev,
Okay.
and then I'll hold on to the dagger, but not attune to it.
All right. I
Okay,
need to
I
make
don't think
sure.
it takes.
It's just a basic dagger, I think.
Is it the basic dagger? All right.
It's a +1 dagger.
It's a
But
plus
that's
one
about
dagger
it.
that also does an additional 1d4 damage to undead and
Undead. Yeah.
zombies and skeletons.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Which is not a bad thing to have on hand. But I
Right.
personally won't use it.
It's just everything in Barovia is Barovian. So yeah, no, it's this. Except when you use it, you get a STD and
Nobody gets
yeah.
STDs in Barovia. That's the only nice thing. That's the only reason why people visit.
Wow.
The only
Yeah.
reason?
Yeah, the red light district in Valaki is surprisingly clean. So
Okay. Pinion does tell the group, hey, the dude in the Vistani caravan has some studded leather armor that's magical, but he wants a bottle of champagne. We're in the wine cellar. Can y'all look for a bottle of champagne?
Don't we? We also need to investigate that teleportation circle.
correct.
Yeah. I'm just
We're
afraid that if we
missing.
leave the wine cellar, we're not going to come back to the wine cellar.
That's valid.
That's valid. All right.
I
So the
closed out of something. I didn't.
go ahead and roll an investigation check for the wine.
Oh, I rolled something else.
What'd you
For
roll?
it.
Let's find a
To see if I
perception
see a
check.
bottle.
Right.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Oh, fuck it. I'll just try it. You never know, right? You never know. You never know. You
there
never
we go.
know.
Okay. So this is what happens. Pinion first starts looking because he's interested in getting this bottle of champagne. Right now, there has to be some kind of system by which the preeminent wine provider of all of Barovia has organized their wine cellar. It seems like it should be organized by varietal and by type. It's not. It's not at all. It is by date of when the uh, wine was produced, and only someone who was responsible for placing the wines would have any idea of how it's organized. However, with just a flick of his eyes, the ranger is like, "That's champagne," and pulls a bottle of champagne. There are 3 broken bottles next to it. This is the only remaining bottle of of the
Okay.
champagne, and there was only 4 bottles to begin with. There are hundreds of bottles of Dragonberry Crush, which could be sold. It's also the ones that are in the vats up above. Um, it is by the barrel. There are some more vintage kind of wines. I would say that you are able to carry as many as your strength modifier, and as many bottles as your strength modifier easily, and um, each of them could be sold for 15 gold.
So I can't carry
What?
one at all.
Not comfortably while adventuring. If you'd like to be at disadvantage for every move you make, every I want you to imagine. Have you ever seen a magnum of wine?
No, probably not.
So something about twice the size of a 750 milliliter regular bottle, like the big bottle of Sutton House or whatever it is, bottles of wine. I want you to carry those with you into combat and see what happens. Unless you're using them as your primary weapon, they're going to drag you down.
All right, let's put 2 on Piston in his saddlebags. And Sir Arthur ain't here, but I mean, he's still got to be moving with us.
Yeah,
And I feel like he's pretty strong. So that should give us what? 2
5.
for
He could.
Piston. And
5. Yeah,
He's like,
I
oh,
got
So
these aren't even that heavy. I'll carry them.
so there's 7 total. Miev, can you carry any?
She
Yeah,
can
I can
carry
take
-1. Oh
I
wait,
can
I
take
thought you had
2.
negative and straight.
No, see the beauty of being a half orc is I get half orc strength,
Nice.
along with
Oh,
the rest of
nice.
my druid skills.
I just assumed it was negative.
Wow.
Well, and
Usually
much
it's a
like the
dump stat
Ranger,
for druid.
I can't do shit.
Yeah,
So
I'm at
me and the
10.
Ranger are not hauling wine.
I'm at 10.
All right.
So
So Piston comes back down to collect the wine, and in his mouth he has a expended bottle of a greater healing potion.
apparently someone cast Cure Wounds on Miev to start the session.
I did. I believe. Oh wait, to start the session?
No,
To end the
Sir
session,
Arthur cast Cure Wounds on Miev.
I cast Cure Wounds on.
I don't know. I think it was me.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I cast
it
Cure
doesn't matter.
Wounds on you, I think. No, I cast Healing Word.
There was some healing I thought that had happened, but right now Mia
Yeah.
is at 1 hit point. So, where are you seeing this? Is that
It's
in
in
the
the
chat?
chat.
Are you
In the
rolling up through the
chat.
chat? So, how much was the healing for?
I don't know. He didn't say. He just says he cast Cure Wounds.
Who said that?
It's Jason. So
Jason?
Jason did in the chat.
All right. So, because I am in control of Jason, I will go to Jason's spells. I will look for Cure Wounds, and I will cast at second level, my only second level spell slot, and cast Cure Wounds. Here we go. Come on, baby.
Yay.
Wow. All right. Here is
That is
another.
13 points that I did
Here,
not have.
wait. Here's another rule that I'm going to have. House rule. All right. Healing that is done outside of combat is done at the maximum of your maximum. Also, healing potions that are taken outside of combat are the same way. If you use a action to take a healing potion, um, it can also have that. It can also have that. Or yeah, when you take it outside of combat, it does full healing. So, what is 4 times 8? That is
32.
32.
32.
Plus, I
You
believe 5.
you all pass. Plus 32.
Does it add your spell modifier to it as
Oh,
well?
so it's
I don't know
37.
what his spell. Yeah, I don't know what his charisma is.
All right, so
Oh,
she
wow.
I
now
think it's a 20.
is back up and ready. Now, Pinion, I believe that you did healing outside of combat, but there was also the question of whether or not you were going to go after Rahadin. But I'm going to give you an
Right.
additional plus 10 just because I'm nice.
Thanks, man. Something tells
betcha.
me we're in for a fight coming up here pretty quick.
Might not be. We'll see. All right.
right.
There
Real quick, I'm
is.
picking up all the darts. Any of the poison darts. We already got the scimitar, right?
Yep.
All right. I want to pick up all the poison darts as well.
Do you want the ones that I like pulled out of my arms?
You bet your ass I do.
Or the ones that got pulled out of me.
We're going to make something special for Rahadin.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I can't wait to piss this one down my leg.
That's not so bad.
Not bad.
All right.
15.
So with your 15, you're able to understand that this poison was made obviously from local herbs, right? Not sure which ones, but also recognize that they only last for 1 minute once exposed to air. So in order to store the darts, they have to be they would have been kind of sealed away into like a leathered or a oiled leather pouch to kind of keep them from being exposed to the air. And when he pulls them out, they only last for a minute, right? So right now they're not poisoned, but with some successful investigation, you'd be able to figure out what type of poison he is using.
I'll just take one dart then. Again, I'm just looking for a way to insult him later down the line.
Well, I would say I would allow you with some investigation, and I know somebody who knows poisons. It's the same man that likes champagne,
Sweet.
and he can sell you some very nice poisons. And with now your interest in poisons and poison blow darts, you have come up with a ingenious idea of how to mount one to Piston to give him a ranged attack as well as a force rending bite.
Piston's going to have a pintle mounted blowgun?
It just comes out of his mouth. Like,
that's fantastic. Screw it, I'm picking up all the darts. All the darts again.
Damn it. All right.
I think there were like 5. There were like 5 or 8 of them. That guy just kept shooting the damn thing.
Nah, I mostly shot the med somewhat. And yeah, at Miev. So
I took more than a few.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
then you started reading the description, and it said I could only do 2 in one turn. I think there was one time at least that I did 3.
Yeah, I wouldn't be dead if you only done 2 that round.
I wouldn't be dead if it wasn't for this damn DM. All right. So, while you are picking up these items, you watch as the blue light of the teleportation circle goes out.
Well, yeah.
And then we go ahead and the breath of cold air as you step into the cavern. It's quite chilly in there. It seems to be the source of kind of the refrigeration of the wine cellar here. And go ahead and do one thing that you immediately pick up is based on your amazing senses that I know that you're very proud of. You pick up on the smell of mold. Go ahead and do a nature check. You immediately
Ranger's rolling today.
you immediately identify it as brown mold. Go ahead and do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, cool.
All right. With your one, you'll be surprised to know that you failed that Constitution saving throw. And now I'm going to roll 8d8. And what I'm hoping is,
I'm down.
I know that
I'm
you're
down.
down. What I'm hoping is that I don't roll a number that is more than your
You
maximum hit points.
You can't.
All right.
You said 8d8, right?
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right. So you hear somewhat cough in the back room as he um, moves into the uh, secret entryway. It seems that that there is some type of dangerous material there. So what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and put you into turn order again, just so that way we can identify what.
I guess you could have one-shotted me if you would have basically rolled max damage, because I
I
would
know that would
definitely
have
have
been
60 points.
that would have been amazing, but it is not what we did. So, all right, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Well, that's not fair. I'd go first.
Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Well, maybe I don't go first.
Wouldn't that be nice?
No, still go first.
And let's have Sir Arthur go ahead and roll his initiative.
Yep, that tracks.
All right. If you want to kick us off with a death saving throw.
I almost rolled a fucking nat 20. That was on a fucking nat 20.
All right. That would have been awesome. All right. So, next up we have Pinion. Pinion, you are picking up darts and investigating things. We have found a book called the Wines of Barovia and the
Oh, I have
Light.
that book.
Yep. And someone I'm not going to have you roll a perception check because I don't want him to just die in the dark alone, but somewhat collapses and
Is
lets
there
out.
any light? No. This actually makes sense. Is there any light in this room? I need to know. Is there any light in this room?
There is no light in this. I mean, it's
Yeah,
definitely
I'm
dim.
invisible. You guys gotta use something other than dark vision to see me. So I'm invisible. Well, I guess if it's dim light, that's different. Is it completely darkness?
You're
It's just
incapacitated though.
it's dim light.
Okay, then they can see me.
Yeah, the nature of his ability to be invisible in dark vision for dark vision. That's only for dark vision. Um,
Yeah. Or regular
is
vision. I
not
mean, you can't see the darkness.
is not dependent on him being conscious or unconscious. It is actually like just
Shit, I
because
can't even move to him.
that's because I restricted all movement. Hold on.
No,
Wait, why
it's
can't?
because I'm in the way. But I
All right.
can't move because it's not my turn.
Got it. All right, so I will.
What do you think it's this?
I think if I'm up
I'm
here, I'll be out of the
I'm not
Oh.
I'm not a halfling, so All right. Well, I can see him.
Yep.
Barely.
Well, playing in character, I'd have no clue.
No. One thing that you can tell is that he collapsed. Right. He had like a coughing sound, and then you just hear him collapse onto the ground. All right.
Make your
And
con save. That's all I'm gonna say.
um, and you can see that there is dust in the air that is moving away from this wall right here, and he is enveloped in that. Take that information as you will.
Uh,
What's Pinion concentrating on?
I don't know. I have no clue. I don't even know if I have a concentration spell besides Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Branding smite is what you were concentrating on.
Oh, Branding Smite is a concentration one?
Well,
It is until you hit
hit,
with it.
basically, which you did, but
All right. Well, that's dumb. I'm going to move to here. I'm going to call Piston to pull him.
Hold on one second.
So actually, I'm going to move there and then have Piston go pull him.
There is
contested.
Something that that you also recognize is that on your finger is
Ooh, is my Ring of Poison Resistance going crazy?
no, it's not going crazy. You just wonder if that's going to help. Um, if you'd like to, you can make a roll to figure out whether that's accurate or not.
What do I need to roll?
I would say you roll a investigation check. Okay.
Boom.
So in your infinite wisdom as a tinkerer of all things, you smell in the air, and there is the whiff of whatever it is that these spores are that has reached your nostrils, which means it's possibly affecting you, but not enough. It just stings the nostrils, not in the way that poison would, but something in the way that like death magic could.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely sending in my Construct Dog.
Okay.
We're going to have him pull him out. So he'll get to there with 40 feet from where he was.
Okay.
But that's all I got with him.
That's fine. All right. Now, Piston is completely immune to poison. All
I
right.
think poison and disease.
Poison and disease for sure. Sir Arthur locks up. He doesn't know what to do. Yeah, you're up.
Okay, I wanna move down here and try to see what's going on. Can I just like healing word him and try to get him at least back up?
You definitely could, because you recognize that if he stays in those spores, he is going to continue dying.
Can you gust of wind him?
I don't
Or
have
Ben?
gust of wind.
I mean, that would
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't have anything
This
to.
episode is brought to you by Pencilton Rye. All right.
But yeah, I can get him back up at least.
Do you have Thorn Whip?
No.
All right. Healing Word. Throw it
Yeah,
out.
so actually, so I'm gonna healing word. And then that is a bonus action according to my character sheet.
That is correct.
So then I also want to, can I cast detect magic? Like in that
Yes.
space?
Uh-huh.
No, you can't.
Why can't he?
Like,
Why can't she?
That's 2 first level spells. That's under your discretion, though. I see what she's doing, but that's under your discretion, DM.
He's right. So that means that somewhat gets inspiration, and Miev gets to cast a first level spell of detect magic. All right. So with your detect magic, you are able to identify Jesus.
Holy shit! This whole thing turned
it's a big
green.
circle.
You're able to identify um, two things. One, there is something in the corner uh, that's sparkly. All right,
Okay.
and um, you see that there is transmutation magic that is between two pillars, and this is where the teleportation portal had originally um, been. You can also, although technically not magic, you can. I will say that with your detect magic, you were able to identify that the spores that were released by this brown mold um, will do necrotic damage if you enter into this into the area. It looks like um, it's about a 15-foot cube that is centered right here.
Okay.
So it extends for most of the opening after this small little tunnel and directly into where somewhat is now standing. All right, somewhat with your 5 points of healing, you were able to um, stand up or able to open your eyes for a moment. Uh, since it is your turn next, the question of what comes first, the Constitution saving throw. Oh wait, hold on one second.
Oh my!
Hold on one second. Wait. It gets worse. Can you get out of the way?
What?
Nothing.
Do you need me to move or no?
Nothing. No, I just want to put this horrifying verse into the chat. The brown mold releases spores that burst into a cloud that fills a 15-foot cube. Centered on it, and the cloud lingers for 1 minute. Any creature that ends its turn in the cloud must make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. All right, so that's good. It's at the end of your turn, or half as much on a successful one. Additionally, the target's hit point maximum is reduced by the amount equal to the damage taken.
Oh, so I took. So I'm down to 21 max.
You're down to 21 max right now.
That is annoying.
It is super annoying.
Well,
But
I'm gonna
luckily,
stand up and
in our
get
reading
out
of
of
it, we
here.
now realize that yeah, you're
Cool.
so it seems that this teleportation circle is well protected. There is also in your investigation right before you dropped dead, almost you saw that about here there is disturbed earth, as if something has been dug up from the ground. Miev, you can see that there is even with the item having been removed, there is a echo of magic that is lingering from this hole that was dug.
All right, I'm done here. I don't want to do anything here anymore. Let's go back to town now. Like, I'm dead serious. I don't care about anything here. I go up the stairs and leave. I'm dead serious. That's all I'm gonna do. You guys can figure it out. I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
be completely useless. Is there anything else that we need to do here? No point in going back that way.
Well, Miev, do you still need anything from this for your druid pals?
Well, I mean, it'd be nice to know who caused that teleportation circle, but I'm not sure that's a thing we can find out.
Not without one of us dying. Oh, what do I have in my inventory? What rope do I have? I don't have shit.
Are we done? I don't know. Out of that.
He doesn't even want to be in the same room as that anymore.
I mean, there's nothing back there for me.
That is true.
Unless you want me to like quit playing, I can go back in there. I'll probably die. Like, even if I take half damage, I'll probably die.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point. Ugh.
If we even face a vampire spawn right now, I'm dead.
Okay, but the question is,
I don't know what's back there.
if I go in there as a wild shape, does that
Someone that
affect
doesn't need to breathe.
my health points or my wild shape health points?
Both.
Ooh. You're gonna build yourself a buffer of temporary hit points. That's a great question.
Let me phone a friend. Hold on one second. Also, I was trying to see what Sir Arthur had picked for spells, and
I don't
if
think
I
he even knows what he picks for spells.
if I know
I don't think his spells
Jason,
are
if I know
fully
Jason
done
the way
yet.
that I think I do, I would say that he has no idea. But I was thinking that if he doesn't have it selected, that lesser restoration would be awfully nice.
For what?
He casts grease.
What's lesser restoration gonna do?
I think lesser restoration would assist you with that issue with your maximum hit
Hit
points.
point max.
This reduction lasts until the target finishes a long rest.
Yeah, and things that can be, I'm almost positive that things that can be recovered with a long rest can be recovered with
Greater.
greater restoration.
It's always greater.
Why do you have to be such a
Lesser only
dick?
like
Why do you have to make me a dick?
lesser.
Why do you have to make me a dick DM? Why do you do that to me?
It's not you. It's. I know this campaign you're running. That's the point of the campaign.
Yeah, it is.
You're not supposed to.
suck.
No, it really is.
Suck all the time. Yes.
Yes.
Hey, look,
no, it really is.
Welcome to Barovia, where everything sucks all the time.
Yes.
All right,
yes,
so
it's the point of the thing.
Wild shape, reduction in max hit points.
Are you straight Googling or are you doing an AI?
I should do an AI, but when a wild shape has a maximum HP reduced, that reduction typically does not carry over to their normal form. The druid returns to their pre-transformation hit points when reverting, but their max hit point remains reduced as if the effect was still on them in their original body, according to Sage Advice. So if your hit points were reduced. You'd be able to wild shape, have your hit points, but if you went back, your HP would still be reduced. However, your wild shape does not carry over to your normal form. So yes, you will have a buffer going into wild shape form.
Awesome.
Yeah, Nick, all lesser does is gets rid of a disease or a condition.
Well, the condition is you sucking, so I was just hoping that that would be
No.
a condition that could
I
be helped
don't
out
know
for you.
that me
Tonight's
going in
episode
there
brought to
is
you by
actually
Templeton
gonna
Rye.
However,
find anything out, though.
if the HP reduction brings the wild shape to 0, the druid dies immediately.
I mean, we can send Piston in to look, but like, I don't know that me going in there is actually gonna accomplish anything.
Piston will pretty much immediately die based on the amount of hit points that
Right,
he has.
Oh.
He is not.
it's
He is not.
necrotic.
He is not immune to necrotic.
Yeah, greater would have definitely helped me. I don't think anybody can cast.
Are we even high enough level to have greater restoration?
Jason is not close. He needs to be level 13. I think level 13 is when paladins get 5th level spells.
Damn
Maybe even higher.
half casters.
Maybe
Shut
even
up,
higher.
man. Well, I mean, someone's on his way upstairs.
No, I'm just over here.
Someone's not going to go
I don't
by
know.
himself anywhere. If he does, though, I will find it very funny.
Piston came back downstairs with an
I have
empty
5
bottle
out
of
of 21 hit points. I am basically dead.
Yeah, I think we lick our wounds here on this one. We shut the fucking door, and then we safely try to get out of here. I still think we should loot the shit out of the place, but that's just me.
All right.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the owners are real close. We don't want to take too much of their stuff.
They got a
For the greater
well-protected
good.
bed because that's all I need for about 8 hours.
A bed. Yeah.
For about 8 hours,
Let's-
just protect it.
Let's not forget that I'm still fucking cursed with that hag. So the next time I sleep,
Not what?
the hag touch or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
She's touched one of us.
Me. She touched me.
That's true.
You serve as an altar boy one time.
Inappropriately.
I didn't say you need to go to sleep. I said I need to.
You can stand guard.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Yeah, let's get out of here.
All right. So as you make your way up the stairs, you do see another discarded bottle of healing potion. It seems that Rahadin
Oh yeah.
did a bit of
Has healing
chugging
potions on him.
on his way out.
I take the empty bottle.
You take the empty bottles. All right, excellent.
Yes.
As you make your way, oh nice. As you make your way up the stairs, you do come across Muriel. If I can, I don't know if she's visible to you guys. Yeah, she is. Wait, hold on. Let me see here. And then behind her, in tow, is a bunch of the other family members. You can see that that there are
I mean, the well's
some.
poisoned, basically. Is that what we found out? So what's going on with it?
They were poisoning, but you also see that the wine or that the vineyard is. You see Yolanda, who's the young girl up at the top there. she's looking around. She's like, "Mommy, the vineyard, it's dying." And Muriel looks at y'all, and I fear that the green gem has been taken. I am going to go off to investigate. We did have druids that had already escaped before you came. Damien, who looks a lot like an older version of the man, or Davian, the one that was running the Blue Water Inn. You can definitely see the familial relation. Says, "I am in debt to you. Anything that my family can provide, I will, for helping us rid ourselves of these interlopers. You sir look like you could use a nap. You can use my bed in the master chambers. And and um Stefania, let's get some food and wine for these individuals. Maybe brighten their spirits. That one looks like he's super depressed right now. And the little one doesn't look much better."
This is Jeff Bridges looking wannabe. What is he talking about?
I would like to caution them to not use the wine in the vats.
Yeah, so you show them which wine vat it seemed like was um, being poisoned. They are very upset. Like, who poisons fucking wine? There is only one good thing in Barovia, and that's the ability to get fucking drunk. And these people were poisoning it. What a bunch of assholes. This is beyond evil. At least Strahd drinks blood and doesn't care about wine. But these individuals are mortal, and they could drink wine and get drunk. They know how important it is in Barovia, and yet they were poisoning the wine. All right. So, what kind of. There is the opportunity to take a safe, long rest. Um, what kind of supplies are we looking for? What kind of activities are we doing during this long rest? I know what Somewhat is doing. He is definitely taking this opportunity to fully rest up.
Oh,
That would be ideal, yes.
I want to, I mean, I would like to also rest, but I also want to talk to the family, and see what they know about who would be out to get this gem and what they know about these druids.
perfect. I think we should tell the family about also the homeboy that died in the cellar. And then
There's a dead body in your cellar.
y'all want to go see a dead body?
You gotta deal with that.
Don't show the kids.
Stand by me. Oh, stand. Okay.
Oh, wow. You went to Stand By Me. I was totally going with Friday. Not
See?
Friday. Oh, my God. Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. And I was doing, let's go on an adventure to go see a dead body. All right. I just still have PTSD from the leeches. So, here we are. So the question of the of who is it that would be after us, right? Or this that who would be interested in this? So, um, you are. Let's see if my ability to show players photo. Okay, so we don't show players photos anymore. That's awesome. I don't know what's going on with my system, but You
Did
can go
your
ahead and
journal update
yeah,
with the Foundry update?
yeah,
Because I was having issues with that for a while too.
good. So I'm gonna figure out what I can do there. But you can go ahead and Google for images of Baba Lysaga.
Oh
Baba
shit.
Lysaga is a um,
I know who that is.
is a is who they believe is responsible for this corruption. So the Druids of Barovia, after the after the land was corrupted, many of them became corrupted themselves, driven into madness and despair at the poisoning of the land. Um, the this the witch of the swamp um, is Baba Lysaga, and they speak her name very quietly. She is thought to be in the ruins of the city of Berez, Berez, Berez. She has a creeping hut that she lives in that roams the swamp. And they say if you see a hut walking on spindly chicken legs, you fucking run. If you hear her cackle, you run. And she is said also to fly around in the skull of a dragon that she has turned into her personal bathtub with which she constantly bathes herself in goat blood. And one of the other family members chimes in with, it is the skull of Argynvost, the silver dragon.
Wow, we're making all kinds of connections right here.
Great.
Where
So
did she
she,
get the skull of Argynvost?
it was a gift from Strahd after he slayed the dragon Argynvost.
Are Bubba Lysaga and Strahd on good terms?
We
Do we know
believe
this?
we believe she is his mother.
Well,
That does not,
Okay.
if you have any knowledge of family relations, that does not answer the question. But there is, whether by blood or by title, she claims him as her son.
That is a
great.
very interesting turn of events, given what I think that I know.
Wasn't one of our riddles in that little lovely skull, dragon skull thing? Just an opening question to everybody. I can't remember.
I don't think so.
Go ahead and do a history check there somewhat. While you are listening and laying down and like from the other room listening, overhearing the conversation, then piping in. Um, what you think about is that the like Death Knight rider or the Revenant rider that you met on the
That's what
crossroads
it was.
served the Silver Dragon and was at Castle Argynvost, right? Now
That's it.
their patron was a silver dragon. Chances are the skull of their patron would be a holy relic, and the fact that uh, the Princess of Depression here, Baba Lysaga, is flying around in it, bathing, using it to bathe in goat's blood, using it is probably quite upsetting to them.
So we could help our boys out.
Yes,
Our
all you.
dead, very dead revenant friends.
I think right now, if you say her name loud enough, she will come and join you at the party right now if you want.
Let's
Well,
not
no,
do
we don't want
that.
to invite Baba Lasagna.
Baba
You
lasagna.
guys want to end the campaign?
Dude, I'm doing a whole strudel thing, lasagna thing. Everything in Barovia is getting miscast as like foods.
Food.
You guys want to end we can end the campaign right now. Just scream her name.
Right now.
No, we're not. No, this isn't Jumanji. We're not calling out its name. No.
I think it'd be fun. You guys can heal me to 21 hit
Let's
points,
not.
right?
Let's not.
I was about to say, let's get a good night's sleep. We'll trust that we might be okay here. Because my fear is that if we try to travel back to town, we're going to get fucked up. And so at least we have a shot here and we have, I don't know, 5 other bodies to kind of take the hits if we need it.
Sleep sounds great.
Right. By the way, Nick, I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself at level 1 to give me the max 16 of it.
Yep.
You know,
So
it's
that
kind of
should put me,
bullshit.
Before you
I've
go to
been-
bed.
put me back up to full.
Yeah, healing on me, and then we've always been in combat. Now Nick makes us rule, and I'm still getting healed in combat.
Hey. I'm so sorry. All right. I'm so sorry that I make up rules as I go along. Okay. Barovia is not ruled by a benevolent god. All right. It gives and it takes.
No, it's
It's
fine.
omniscient flexibility.
If there was continuity,
Hey.
it would be as.
It don't matter to me as long as we get this rest in. It doesn't
Um,
matter.
Let's get the
That's the
rest.
point.
The there is another piece of information, but whether or not you have access to it is dependent on how well you've been sleeping. So go ahead and roll a history check. Everybody can roll a history check with disadvantage, and if we'll see if there's anybody that gets a 15 or above. Oh shit!
Not me. You made me roll disadvantage. Dang it.
Nope.
Dang.
2-4.
Ooh, that was close though. History
Wait a minute.
disadvantage.
Here comes piston out our
Time
opinion out
out,
of the
time out,
booth.
time out.
Wow, that is
How did we all roll
that
4?
is 4 4s.
Okay.
All right.
So 11.
Whee!
So there is something that there's another piece of information that seems like a dream that you've forgotten. About
Wait,
about
who's that through
Rahadin.
us? We have a 4th party member.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
I will shit myself. I swear if when I roll for him, this lucky motherfucker all the time. Let's find out.
He's the morning sun, buddy.
He's got a +1
Oh,
disadvantage.
Surprised he has a plus.
Dang.
Yeah, no.
It was better than a lot of you. All right. But that 19 was hard to watch.
Yeah, it was
not
really bad.
Not to come into play. But there's something about Rahadin's presence. That like you almost seem to know him more than just this first meeting. But it seems to be something in your dreams and probably has something to do with the 4 numbskulls that you sometimes dream about. Yeah. So there's a connection to Baba Lysaga. She seems to be in control of these dark druids. There's seems to be a connection to Strahd. The green gem has been stolen and taken. Muriel has flown off to try to get some information about that. You all have a lovely rest. Go ahead and hit that long rest button.
Can I ask the
Yeah.
family if they know about any other gems?
So they give you information similar um, to what I shared with you in the book. Do you still have that
Right.
book?
Yeah, I still have it somewhere.
Okay. So let me take a look at it just to kind of hit some high
But they don't
points.
know where they might have gone, I guess is what I really want to know.
The Go ahead and roll an insight check. All right, and
All I can roll tonight is 4.
go ahead and roll a perception check, and let's see if you roll a 4 or something high enough, you'll get it.
4 or higher?
I would have cried if that was a 4. Oh, you guys, I'm struggling tonight.
So
That's all right.
what you think about is that this family seems to be all about secrets. Um, they are There is obviously they do definitely seem to enjoy raven themed decorations in both of the establishments that you've gone to, and yet there's no such thing as were ravens. You've clearly figured that out. Um,
Interesting.
Muriel seems to be the only one that has any level of bravery in going out and trying to confront things, and also seems to have knowledge of the old woman that you met in the Blue Tavern Inn. And so, one connection that you're kind of figuring out um, is that the old woman Lilla that you had met um, in the Blue Tavern Inn and um, and Muriel seem to be um, active players in what might be called Keepers of the Feather, kind of an underground resistance against Strahd and his minions. And that probably the best source of information about these face stones and gems would lie with Lilla,
Okay. I also
or
have
or
questions
with
about a temple, but
or with
I don't know
Muriel.
who to ask those.
So it seems like
Okay.
Muriel, but she's the one that's out looking for where these druids have gone. Has everyone
Okay.
gone ahead and done your long rest? Okay. All right. In the morning, an exhausted looking Mural has returned. The rest of the family has been busy trying to get things back um, into operation um, and provide you with necessities that on your character sheet don't make you feel any better, but would be things that your characters actually need, like a hot meal and baths and um, some sweet treats that are cooked up by this family, and breakfast in the morning and fresh sheets and a bed to be able to sleep in. So this
All of those
family
things sound great.
this family
Okay.
Oh, need be.
takes good care of you.
When we ever need food, that's just a simple spell for me.
Um, there is also surprisingly a good night's sleep that is had by Pinion, not visited by
Yeah.
a a demon. Not sure what magic um,
So,
allowed for that to happen, but um, so far so good. Um, when Muriel returns, looking tired, she says, "Yesterhill, the druids are gathered in Yesterhill, and they have created some type of monstrosity, a wicker a wicker man, and they intend to put the gemstone into the heart of this wicker man.
It sounds like a terrible idea.
It it is it is a bad idea, but I know that you have already helped our family, but I am concerned for all of Barovia. if this is allowed to happen. And
I mean, just to the south of us, isn't it? Yep.
it is just to the south. It's maybe I had to do circles until I found it, but I came straight back here. It was maybe 10 minutes to get here. It may take you longer with legs. And of course,
Okay, but
Sir Arthur
before we
pipes
go,
Sir Arthur pipes up and
oh,
says, I could fly. And she looks at him and says, those wings would maybe last a minute, you fool.
So I do have some because I think Sir Arthur gathered most of the silver from his sword from breaking it.
Yes, he did. It came off as like a like you know how when you pull an icicle off of something and it
Yeah.
still has that shape to it? That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
It's very fragile. But he has all of the and then was able to put it into a bag before it crumbled.
So I'm wondering if Piston can apply it with the check, obviously.
Pinion may be able to reconstitute. The thing is, the alchemical process of applying
Oh.
the silvering um, is difficult to do. Is more difficult to do twice. Usually, you need just the fresh silver powder, and then you apply certain chemical compounds to have it fused to the steel. So, Pinion, if you would
Okay.
like, you can reattempt to apply. We're going to go ahead and do a tinkering check with your just roll with your.
It's up to you, Pinion. This is completely up to you.
Tinkering check, huh?
Yep. So you have your tinkerer tools. Go ahead and actually let's go
Yeah.
ahead. Hey, whoa! Look at that. Let's go ahead and go with your alchemist supplies since you have a +10 to it.
All right, where do I find what are those features?
No, if you just go to your like the same sheet that has your rolls for your skill checks, down at the bottom is your tools. So I've already said that it's an alchemical process. So go ahead and use your alchemist tools.
Normal?
It is nearly impossible.
Like me with cooking utensils. Like that. You'd probably. There you go. I accidentally clicked on cooking utensils.
That's
I was
all
clicking
right.
on my sheet.
what do you have?
Now,
He
does
made us
anyone
muffins as I was sitting there doing it.
does anyone know what the DC is for almost impossible?
30.
30. Do you know what the DC is for nearly impossible? The number I had in my
25,
head
isn't it?
was 29 to be able to accomplish this. I wasn't going to do a full 30.
Yeah.
All right. But being able to take the silvering that you've already applied to a weapon, and so you essentially go through this process with your alchemist tools as the your alchemist station pops up from the back of Pinion, and you go through and you're like, okay, first I have to actually separate the silver powder from and so you grind it, you boil it, you distill it, get it back to silver powder, then transmute it back into the chemical process that you were shown by Petra, and are able to resilver. You have the ability to resilver one weapon. So, which weapon is getting resilvered?
Oh, as much as I would love to do that scimitar just for later in the game, I'm going to do his longsword because that's his. And so we're going to do Sir Arthur's longsword.
All right. Sir Arthur's longsword is done. I will say that with your 29, you are able to also silver just the tip of the scimitar.
Just the tip?
Just the tip.
So you stab him with
Fantastic.
it, and it'll be fine.
This just makes the weapons silvered, right? Not
Correct.
magical.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so those that have
All right.
resistance will. There are quite a few things that have resistance to or immunity to slashing and piercing, but but silvering can have a effect. Also, when it comes
Does
Can I
to
anybody
the
use a
can I do either like religion or history check to recall whether or not the guy was mortal or if he was undead? Since my
for
favorite enemy is undead.
Rahadin,
Rahadin.
yeah,
Yeah. Which one would you rather have? I guess it doesn't matter.
either one.
What do you have a plus 35 to both?
I have +1 to both. I'm not. I don't have intelligence. Okay, dang it. I was really hoping for the 19 that was rolled.
Okay,
I had a 4.
so you didn't see anything that gave him the indication um, that he was undead. But what was interesting is that with your powers of perception and with your full night's sleep, and as you muse upon this, there is a revelation that comes to you that never would have come to you during combat. But in reworking all the details, trying to figure out if he was undead or not, you believe that he was breathing, and you saw a bead of sweat on his brow. But you also noticed that when his collar came down, he had bruising and marks all around his neck that he was deliberately trying to hide. He also had that the gravelness of his voice was due to trauma to his neck. Go ahead and roll an insight check. Oh, I thought it was going to be a nat 20. Oh, thank God. You know how depressing this place is. You've also heard tales of Barovia and know that it is a dread domain that is stuck in a kind of loop. Um, you believe that Rahadin is suicidal and that he has not been allowed to die. And I know I know that you would like to help facilitate his wish.
Oh, it's coming. Believe you me, it's coming.
You know it.
All right. So you are given Muriel provides you with uh, a mark on your map. Let's go ahead and
Can I ask her about the wizard tower
yeah, go ahead and
and the red gem?
go ahead and make a persuasion check just to see how well you are able. And I do have Yester Hill currently marked on your map.
Gonna be a 4. Ooh,
It's a
like the best I've
7.
rolled all night.
6, 7. All right. So
Wow.
with the 7, that becomes a 6. Yeah, she points on the map that this is the location of uh, of the Wizard Tower and asks you why you want to know about it.
Um, there was something we were looking for there, actually.
Oh.
I don't remember what it was.
Wait, the tower?
Yeah, the wizard tower. There's supposed to be,
Hold on.
yeah.
All right. Tower in the snow.
The Tower in the Snow is not the Wizard Tower.
No, that's a different tower.
It's not the Silverstone Dragon.
Nope, that is a different place altogether.
Oh, maybe it's just me who wants to go there.
I think.
Nope, it is not just you.
Not the Snowy Grave.
It's not the Snowy Grave.
It's supposed to be haunted and cursed. We're supposed to go find it. I want to go find it.
We're in Barovia.
Everything's
Everything's
haunted.
Everything's haunted and cursed.
I have a note that says find location at the wizard's tower. I don't know what the location, what I'm supposed to be finding the location of at the tower. But
There is a name that if you said it, she might give more information, almost like a
oh,
passcode. If you said this name,
Esmeralda?
how do you know
I
Esmeralda?
don't have it.
Well, my dreams. We've talked about Esmeralda a lot.
Madame Eva told us to find Esmeralda.
You know Madame Ava.
Yes, we do. We met
And
her at the camp. She told
and
us a lot of things, but Esmeralda was one of them.
and why did she tell you these things?
We were the chosen ones.
What
You
he
are the
said.
chosen that will end the curse of Strahd.
That does seem
True.
to be what a number of people think.
Well, I don't.
But
But
regardless, she told us where to find. She told us to find Esmeralda, and she told us to find the sword, and the book, and an amulet, and the wizard
well,
tower.
Did she say all those things? I don't remember her saying item name.
She didn't say the specific sword of.
listen. All right, it was implied. Um,
Oh, all I know is that
You
Jason's
just
gonna
don't know.
love what I'm gonna do when we find that said sword.
Ladies speak their own language. Even though we didn't hear it, it was there. They got it. Nieva's on lockdown with Madame Eva. We're good.
there does seem to be an indication that uh, that there is a tie between Esmeralda and this tower. But
Okay,
that but that
that
but that
Like one might say she lives there.
but that tower, and yes, that was somebody had indicated that you could watch to see if her wagon was parked outside of the tower that she was there.
I do vaguely recall that.
Right. But
I
I
didn't
heard
write
that
it
she
down
moves
though.
around a lot.
And so, um, in classic bard fashion, Roven has slept in late, and with a mouthful of breath is like, yeah, Esmeralda actually has the Wizard Tower. I think I told you guys that. And he has a mouthful of wolf bacon. Wolf bacon is much leaner and more tough than pork bacon, but it is still fairly tasty if you put enough salt in it, which the Mardikovs have done. All right.
Don't worry, I can
You
help with
guys, there are
cooking.
so many
I'm good with
places we
cooking
need to go.
utensils.
Right? And
Oh,
don't forget that we're supposed to have dinner at Strahd's tonight.
Well,
that was in 2 nights.
Oh, I thought we just had a long rest.
We had 2 nights.
Oh, it's been 2 nights.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
think so.
All right.
Doesn't mean
I
we're
am
going.
really not looking forward to that.
It could be fun.
We still got to go down and burn up the Wicker Man and probably have to fight Baba Lasagna. And there's a lot of shit that's on our agenda. So,
Yeah.
So much fun to be had. Yes, you are busy people that need.
We have to look for the wizard tower, the tower in the snow, the highest peak, and a snow-covered graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of places.
You have the belief that that once you assist the Mardikovs with returning like the gem that is their entire family's livelihood, that they're probably going to trust you a lot, and any assistance that could possibly be provided, these people are going to do whatever it takes to assist you with it.
Since we're here, we should go to that Yester Hill and help them.
Yeah, I think we definitely should try to prevent the Dark Druids from having that stone.
Okay.
I mean, I get it,
That would be
and that's
bad.
fine, but really, we're helping out Muriel because all the other 6 couldn't do a goddamn thing. They just
This
sat there
is
and looked
true.
dumb at each other.
This is true.
So,
But that
but
stone
I'm a-
is very, very powerful and should definitely not be in the hands of Dark Druids.
and that's fine. Let's go do it.
Besides, I want to fight more Druids. That was fun.
Yeah. Nothing like walking through spike growth.
I'll just erupting earth right back at them.
I'll just shoot them and have them not concentrate on it anymore.
Can I push more of them off of a hill?
That's pretty solid.
That's just mean. That's just
That's
mean.
kind
It's
of fun.
survival. This
And
is
our
Barovia.
paladin, though I think druids are good with wisdom, but still our paladin can also go and command them to drop concentration on certain things.
Oh, that's true.
If they fail this check. Or he just kills them. That works too.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, if you do enough damage to people, they kind of start worrying about the pain they're taking.
All right, so as you are moving your way toward Yester Hill, you have to go through an ancient forest. The forest carries an eerie calm and a tranquility that belies an undercurrent of something lurking within. Effigies sway in the trees, and druidic shrines flicker in the soft glow of candlelight, lending the place to a strangely beautiful yet melancholic atmosphere. Up ahead, oh, up ahead, obviously, as you can all see, because I've configured this so that way you're able to see it. And begin. Up ahead, tendrils of mist emanate from the mouth of a cave, as if the earth itself were breathing out a ghastly fog.
Fog, you say?
A mist, if you will.
Well, that looks creepy as shit. We might as well go check it out.
So, Nick, if I have expertise in something, is it like kind of in that certain ability gets double proficiency when using it? Does it mean it gets... Do I add 3 to it, or do I add 6?
Say that again?
Okay,
You-
so for traveling in forest,
Yes.
I get double my proficiency on it.
Okay.
Well, it's already doubled because I have expertise and proficiency.
Okay.
So do I
Make
get
it
another
proficient.
additional 3, or is it 6?
It'll be 6.
So you get a 12 proficiency bonus plus your ability.
Yeah, it would go up to 16.
So just don't roll a 1.
All right.
'Cause I could see it being either a 3 or a 6. It doesn't really matter. It's already high.
Got us all on pins and needles now, man.
I understand. All right. What is everybody's wisdom score?
18.
You have an 18 in wisdom?
Yeah.
All right. So
13.
15.
And I want to say Sir Arthur's is 10 or 11.
all
Sir
right.
Arthur's is blue.
He's either 10 or 11 because every time he rolls a perception check, it's plus 0. So.
All right. So for Pinion, as you step into this forest, there is. Hold on one second. Let me. Gotta find out where I'm at here. I wish I had the ability to pop things out so that I could actually freaking. Um, as you step into this forest, you start to have. This is for Pinion. You start to have the realization that you don't really know much about these druids. Um, and you know one druid, and she seems pretty cool. So it seems like your intentions are kind of to figure out whatever's going on with these druids and maybe just help them because they might be just a little bit misunderstood. So as you come upon some druids in the that are circled around, this is the vision that you see is individuals that seem a lot like uh, Miev that are intent on being able um, to help the land of Barovia, help it heal.
That doesn't seem so bad.
Um,
Until I change the map that says dash evil.
Miev and somewhat
Well, shit.
see something
No!
very different.
Oh,
Mine's way better.
The power of positive thinking. uh, there
This just
is
reminds me of was it like 22nd Street or whatever, the 21 Jump Street, the second version where they're having two separate trips.
Oh.
there is something dark and dangerous in this forest, and um, you are on guard for what it is uh, that may lie ahead. Um, but the feelings that you have are not one of uh, of positivity. Um, we're going to go ahead and take a brief break as I make sure that I know what I'm getting into. I didn't have Yesterhill prepared yet, um, and so give me just a moment
Sounds like the
and
life of a DM.
go ahead and take them. I was actually expecting you guys to go after Rahadin, and I was expecting that there might be some more combat there, and then I was expecting some other events to happen. But that is not what we are doing. We are instead headed toward. Oh,
Nicolas Cage and the Wicker Man.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
All right, quick
can
break.
Quick
I
break.
change one of my spells with my long rest?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Cool.
I don't know if I have the ability to do that in uh, Foundry.
Do it in
I
D&D
will do it.
Beyond, or
Yeah.
I can.
What spell are you changing?
I'm getting rid of Pass Without Trace because that's one that I will probably not use.
Good idea. I have it.
I'm gonna take Dispel Magic. What's it say? So I changed it in D&D Beyond, and then I still don't have Revivify in my character sheet, but it's fine.
Got it.
I know it's supposed to be there.
Be file not found. Come on.
But maybe, be interested.
There's a map change. That means something's on the horizon.
All right, so I've already shown you what the um, what the visions kind of look like. But as you are moving through, there are altars, druidic altars, and for Pinion, there are emotions that overwhelm you that are a poignant blend of hope and sadness. The hope appears dim as it seems that all the druids desires to bring an end to their people's anguish, right? But for those a little bit higher wisdom, you're confronted with unsettling scenes of druids performing human sacrifices, and their motivations are clouded by blind vengeance and malice. And there is, like I said, up ahead, a oh, I am on the wrong type of screen. Up ahead here, this is where you see a cave with a gentle mist rolling out of it. At this point, it is now choose your own adventure. Would you like to quickly move through this forest on your way to Yester Hill, or would you like to investigate this cave?
I feel like we should do Yester Hill because we're running low on time. And what are these druids going to do anyway? These guys are nice guys. They're trying to make the world a better place. It's
I would love to
Barovia.
investigate the cave, but I feel like maybe that's something we pretend we'll come back for later.
All right. So,
Unless, like, we sneak in real quick and see if there's anything we can see and then go right back out. But I'm not sure we can actually do that.
Yep, do you get a familiar as a druid? Especially a Circle of the Moon druid.
No, I don't think so. Not in Legacy,
I
at
think
least.
she does.
Not in Legacy.
Legacy, I have no clue about then. I was going to say we could send.
Think that I do with this circle.
Okay. I was going to say we could try to like have that go in and just take a quick peek around, but if that's not an option, then that ain't an option.
Piston can go in.
Yeah, but I can't see through Piston's eyes.
He's also probably not very sneaky.
No. No. Amazingly not.
I
I mean, I go wild shape into something, but I feel like I might want those for our
do you
upcoming
want me to
combat.
go stealth in there and look or not?
You're having a shit bit of luck, though, man. With our luck, there's going to be like black mold that like comes down from the ceiling and drops your hit points.
I'll just hold my breath.
Oh, well, if that's the case, yeah, check it out.
All right. A gentle mist rolls out of the cave entrance, carrying with it the subtle warmth.
Do you want
As
me
you
to move or not, Nick? Sorry.
Nope, don't need to. As you step inside the cave, the dim interior is faintly illuminated by candles scattered about, their flames flickering and dancing in the hazy air of the cavern. A shadowed figure draped in cloak awaits ahead. They stir, turning slowly. The visage that greets you is marred by scars, and their hollowed eyes and their eyes hollowed out, yet a peculiar sensation watches over you, the unnerving certainty that they can perceive you. This woman doesn't have eyes. Ah, seekers of Chilean's prophecy, you tread upon the path of destiny. You come bearing the weight of potential to fulfill ancient words or perish in the endeavor. Oh, sorry. I shall unveil the threads of prophecy, and perhaps, if fate permits, a glimpse of your own destiny. To behold what is yet to come, one must first grasp the threads and echoes of the past. The Druids stand wronged, their once honored names now but a whisper among the Barovian villagers, who blindly exalt their so-called Morning Lord. Once cherished, the Druids now find solace only with the embrace of the forest shadow. The Dark Lord's curse has stripped them of their shape-shifting birthright. In defiance, they sowed the seeds of one of the last fey trees atop Yester Hill, where the bones of their ancestors lay. The tree's roots plunged into the sacred mound, awakening the ancients, conjuring their spirits to shield both druid and land from the malignancy of humankind and the tyranny of the Dark Lord. Guided by the vulnerable druid spirit, Guthias, they now endeavor on a sacred path, with a frayed gem unearthed and cradled by their resolve. The druids have vowed its safeguarding. Oh wait, excuse me. That's what Pinion would have heard.
That's what I was thinking. This isn't so bad.
This sounds pretty good.
Yeah, you've got the Gathea's staff. This is gonna go great.
So this is what Pinion is hearing in his head, right? Because just with just with um somewhat having entered this cave, there is suddenly the vision that enters all of your minds, and this is what is heard uh, by Pinion and by Sir Arthur. It's a little bit different for what.
Guys, they're gonna make Barovia great again. This is gonna be awesome.
Mistwalker and hider of shadows. Hear the whisper of the ancient forest, seekers of truth, for your path is interwoven with the echoes of the past. Centuries ago, our kin were driven to the forest where the first kings came. The villagers turned toward the Morning Lord, forsaking the druids and abandoning the old ways. When the Dark Lord ensnared the Water Fae, our druids attempted to rescue her, but they were met with a dire curse, and they lost their sacred shapeshifting. In the absence of Fae guidance, our ancestors planted a sacred tree on their burial ground, aiming to connect the living and the dead. However, the tree's roots merged with the remains of Githias, a dark, tainted druid. Through the tree, Githias, if I said Githias, I didn't mean to. Githias influenced the druids to seek revenge and perform sacrificial rites. The roots, the roots reached the Fey gem beneath the winery, aided Githias' spirit in seeking a new form. the Wicker Man, to roam again. Shulanen, a steadfast druid, recognized this corruption once. A once sacred fey tree now harbored Gathias, a vampiric druid twisted by the dark powers and buried under Yester Hill. His malevolent essence was absorbed by the tree, perpetuating his dark legacy. Julian foresees your arrival as the next cataclysm to restore our lost honor, to embrace once again the harmony of nature. You must destroy the heart of Gathias, halting his resurrection as the Wicker Man. Should you triumph, your journey will lead you to the frost-clad peaks and a village time has forgotten, where an elder sage awaits to guide you to the next gem, crimson as the dawn. Now go
Cool.
forth with haste, for the threads of destiny are drawn taut. Find Julian at the foot of Yester Hill, within the ancient temple of Kavan.
Okay.
Well, that worked out really nice.
Well, shit. Now we just have to defeat this evil druid.
All right.
Oh. Giant vampiric evil druid. How bad can it be?
So as soon as this vision washes over all of you of again yet another destiny that never seems to ask for any type of consent. It just is destiny that constantly just takes you, grabs you, and pulls you wherever it wants to take you. You find yourselves all standing together just outside the cave entrance. And it appears as if, like, all you remember was that someone was about to sneak in, and then as soon as he did, you just had the vision of this woman without eyes telling you that that whatever it is that these druids are doing uh, is a vain attempt to reclaim their power and their benevolence toward what was done to them, but that yes, destroy the heart of the Gathias tree.
Alright, so we gotta go find a druid and a temple and figure out how to destroy a heart.
Yep.
Heart the
That sounds-
gemstone?
No? I don't know.
This is going to be a pickle if it is.
That would be a minor problem, yes.
As you come out of
That
the
is-
as you come out of the forest, lightning fills the sky as thunder echoes across the misty land. Emerging from the druid forest, you are greeted by the sight of Yester Hill, rising starkly against the turbulent sky. Rings upon rings ascend the hill, each marked by cairns that whisper of ancient rites and long-forgotten ceremonies. At the summit sits a hedge of monolithic stones. In a fleeting moment, lightning reveals a titanic figure, eerily still, ensconced within the stone circle. Near the monolithic stone, a large, solitary tree stands up on the hill. At the base of the hill appears to be a small temple, a cloaked figure lurking near the entrance.
Well, I think we need to go to the temple.
All right. So, with all of this information, which I'm sure will be brain dumped by next week, we will end here. And next week, we will start off at the base of Yester Hill and go to the Temple of Kavan, where I hear there is a Christmas party happening, where
Yeah.
Yeah.
gifts are given for dice rolls and luck of the draw. So if you haven't submitted a gift suggestion yet, you can. What's going to happen is both the gifts that are suggested by Woe and the gifts that are suggested by Weal are going to go into a random table, and there will be 4 gifts that will be it'll be until everybody has a gift. There will be that selection, so you can figure out what your strategy is going to be. But you roll 2d6, and if you get a 7 or an 11, you are either able to steal a gift or you are able to reveal a new gift. If somebody has a gift stolen from them, then they get to pick another one. But once there are 4 people with gifts, then those are the gifts that we have.
Oh,
Are we able to like say multiple if need be?
Yeah, you can
Or
say
just one.
you can say I'm going to pick from the list of there will be like maybe 12 gifts that are available that will
Okay.
randomly be selected from. So because everybody's had like multiple gifts that they have suggestions, so I'll have probably a dozen of them. So you have a you don't know it. You won't be able to tell like, oh, okay, well the next one should be this, because
Yeah.
you can't shake the package.
yeah, because I won't even know what's in the package before it's opened. So, all right, cool. All right, I'll see you guys next week.
All right.
All right.
Good
Well
job.
rested. and all
Somewhat.
good.
I would say, Josh, you are really good at not dying. All right, because as soon as you get to the point where you're all fucked up, you're not like emotional, like, fuck that, I'm gonna keep going. Nothing can kill me. You're like, nope, full stop. We're not doing anything. Nobody fucking touch anything. Don't move. We're staying right
Yeah.
here. I need to rest.
For you
Yeah.
guys,
That is an
going
experience. That is an experienced player right there. Everybody stop. Don't touch doors.
home. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm going over here.
Exactly.
I just imagine, like, as soon as he got out of there, his bedroll comes out of his pouch and he just lays it out. What are you doing? Night. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah. Nope. Not in this area. I'm out.
As soon as he didn't see the warning label, you can't long rest here. Enemies are nearby. He was down for a nap. Right there on the
Yeah.
spot. All right.
Yes.
We'll see you guys later.